Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me this week for my inspirational Foreshadow series, a look into the energy of the week and what to expect, and then how we can manifest it into our lives. Okay, if you are just coming across this for the first time, my name is Daniel. I am an intuitive healer, and I'm also a thought leader and transformational teacher and therapist. So if you would just really take a second to really kind of become present today. Let's become present and let's become aware and let's feel the energy of the where we are at in our lives. Today is Mother's Day, so I want to wish all the mothers out there a very, very happy Mother's Day. I definitely feel blessed to have the mother that I have. She's incredibly special. I know many of you probably share the sentiment with your mother. And so from this space, I wanted to begin today and share with you, what does it mean to, what a blessing it is, what an incredible opportunity, what an incredible blessing it is to have these energies in our life that come to support us and take care of us. For some of us, we call it a mom. For some of us, it may be an aunt, or it may be an adopted mom, or this energy that has come along and that we're born to, that nurtures us and takes care of us. That's the energy that we're really talking about when we're talking about a mother, right? And I wanted to really give you a real opportunity to connect to your childhood, to that place where you were growing up, coming into this lifetime. And for some of us, we had this big, wide opened idea and perception of what the world was going to be like, what we could expect. And for many of us, there was this sense of wonder and this sense of endless possibility, this emergence from, if we look at it from a higher perspective, this emergence from our previous incarnation into this incarnation. What do we have to learn here? What's the lessons that we're here to do? So with that, we do this kind of excitement, right? We have this excitement for the world that's ahead of us. And that world that's ahead of us, we didn't have many judgments that we attached to it, right? Whatever it was we wanted to do and whatever it was we wanted to be, we kind of made it our own. Like, I know for myself, like, I always wanted to be on stage. I remember my first idea of what I was going to do in the world was I was going to be a rock star. And I didn't really know what that meant. I didn't really know what all of that came to. I just knew that I wanted to be a larger than life personality into the world. And, being born to two incredibly awesome, humble teachers, they really fostered a more of a grounding growing up for me. They encouraged me to, make sure that I had some kind of, everything was always something to fall back on. My father is very practical. My mother was also very practical, but I was always the dreamer, right? And they always encouraged my dreaming. It's not that they didn't encourage my dreaming. They definitely encouraged my dreaming, but they encouraged my dreaming with a sense of groundingness to it, a sense of preparedness. And, we get to a point where we break away from those things and we almost become rebellious in our teen years. Like, I don't need anything to prepare for. I don't need anything to fall back on. I know exactly what I'm going to do and where I'm going to go and whatever. So for me, those dreams of being a rock star morphed into being an actor. And then I immediately began to pursue training and everything. But that's not the point of today's session. Today's session is really about, and the energy of this week that we have is, there are a couple of really cool energies I'm going to share with you, but it's this emergence. I want you to think of the word emergence, emerging into our present right now, where we are, with that kind of childlike wonder, that kind of innocence that maybe we would find ourselves getting lost. And I remember I would always tune out in math class or something that was really, really hard for me. I would immediately go into this like dream state where I didn't need to live in that crazy My life didn't need math. Hi, Kiwi. I'm so happy you're back. One of my favorite students from when I used to teach about, oh my God, 2008 is hanging out with us today. So for me, going back to those days where I would escape, I really realized that that was like such a coping mechanism for me. It was a way for me to fall out of this reality that I felt so much pressure in and so much fear in, and to just escape. But at what point in our lives did we learn that that couldn't be real, right? That fantasy escapism that we have as children, we needed to get real. Where did we lose that? Where did we give way to that? Where did we decide that we needed to be things that we didn't really want to be, or didn't really we didn't really find passion in, right? We found ourselves, many of us, into careers that were pushed on or supported by making others proud and making others happy. And then we become zombies in this world where we're kind of lost for who we really, really are and what really, really excites us and inspires us. So for this week, I want us to go back there. I want us to go back to that place. It can be from any time in your life, really. It doesn't have to be about childhood, but from a place where you had this dream in your heart of what you believed in your heart was possible, and what you believed in your heart you wished you could make a reality. And if you tuned in on Thursday night, we did a full moon meditation in the sign of Scorpio. And in that space, we talked about secrets, and secrets that we keep close to us. So I feel this natural transformation from the concept of secrets into tapping back into maybe there's secrets that were inside of us that we were holding on to. Maybe those secrets of what we wanted to be and what we wanted to do as children have remained dormant within us because we're too afraid to let them out. We're too afraid to share them. Maybe we're too afraid that we couldn't make others happy, or maybe we're just too afraid that we weren't going to make enough money, or that we couldn't live the way that we wanted to live. Whatever it was, we kept them as secrets. And so we learned on Thursday evening, with the emergence of this new energy, that now's the time to reveal secrets. Now we're going to begin to allow those secrets to be shared with the world. So I want you to think about where in your life you want to reveal that secret. Where do you want to reveal that greatness that is you? That one thing that you always dreamed about, that somewhere, somehow you deemed secretive, that it needed to be kept quiet and it needed to be hidden from the world. What is that? This week, we want to emerge that and share it with the world. And to that, I want to share a beautiful, beautiful story with you that really impacted me this week. On Friday, one of my students reached out to me, and she wanted to talk about something that I had done online, a particular event that I had done online. And we were just having a really powerful chat. This student is also a friend of mine, and we have a really great symbiotic relationship of a lot of truth, right? This person comes to me with a lot of truth, and I love that. And so I like to meet her with truth. Well, so they came to me and they said, so listen, I just want to ask you something. You said something to somebody else that you've said to me that made me feel like maybe you say this to everyone. And so I said, I would love to know more about what it is. And they said, you had indicated to someone who I thought that you had just met something that you have shared with me, and we've been, students for student teacher friend relationship for many months. And I said, wow. I said, I'm so thankful that you wanted to communicate that with me, because this person also said that it was something that was very hard for them, that it was something that they were keeping in since that particular event. So I said, well, first of all, I'm so happy that you're bringing this to my attention, and bringing it to my attention in how you feel. And I wanted to honor those feelings that this person had. And I wanted to use that opportunity for both of us to grow. There's a reason why she's bringing that to me. And so we sat and we talked, and I explained to her my perspective, my deeper perspective about why I use that information more freely. So, for example, it comes up a lot with me. This is not what this person was referring to, but I say I love you to a lot of people. And so, therefore, some people think that just because I say I love you to a certain group of people or a certain person, that it doesn't mean that I don't have love for them, or that maybe the word love has lost its value because I share it with more people than is common. And it allowed me the opportunity to have this deep discussion with this person about how, for me, love is a permanent energy, right? It's a choice. We learn from A Course in Miracles that, there are two choices in life, love or fear. So for me, I'm choosing love because the alternative is fear. So for me to choose love, I may express what I feel in my heart, and that may be love. And so I will often say I love you to people, and other people will listen and say, well, that's weird because I thought I was special, or I thought that that was meant just for me. Not that I was special, but I thought that was just for me or for people that Daniel's very close to. But what it really is it's understanding what that means to me and how I use that word and how I use that expression. It comes up a lot for me. A lot for me. People are like, you say I love you, but do you really mean it? And the truth is that I do mean it. I don't say things that I don't mean. I am very intentional with my words, and I am very intentional with my thoughts. So when I tell someone that I love them, when I tell you that I love you, it is sincere and it's real, and it's a reciprocation of energy. And so as I explained this to this person about what we were talking about, it allowed this person the peace to be able to say, wow, I really understand now how it is that you show up for other people. And I loved that. And the biggest takeaway from that experience was that this person revealed this secret that they were keeping within them since, for a few days. And it also gave us the opportunity to reinforce that our relationship is about truth and our relationship is about honesty. So now that moment has brought us even closer together, right? It's even created a bigger and deeper trust, because before she was holding on to, oh, well, does he say this to everybody? And so it's created a different trust for us. So now we can go to our next level. We can emerge into our next level because we're no longer holding on to those things that are inside of us. Okay, so then we begin to have the opportunity to emerge. We begin to become one with each other, with everything around us. So the theme really this week is emergence. It's about sharing that is what is inside of you and bringing it out. And for some reason, I feel like because of Mother's Day and the connection to the childhood and connection to children and being a child, it's really, really the gift and the opportunity that we have to think about those things that we kept close to ourselves when we were children. Those dreams, those hopes, all of those beautiful things. So imagine that you do have the courage to share these hopes and share these dreams, and you actually go out there and do things that inspire other people. What would it be like then? Would it be something that you would be so desperate to keep a secret? Would you look back and say, wow, I'm really, really thankful that I shared that with the world because it means that I helped someone else? And as we've talked about in the past, my friends, we're in a time and place right now where we can no longer just sit around idly thinking that our role and our place in this world is not important. It is more important than ever. And where we are is giving us the opportunity for us to cultivate, to really, really build, and to really, really cultivate and think, who am I and what do I want to share with the world? How can I be that? How can I be that for me? How can I be that for my family? How can I be that for the world? So today, we're going to switch our intention, switch our energy over into our activation today, our activation manifestation meditation. And we're really, really going to go in and remove some blockages and fears that we may have about not emerging with who we really are with the world around us. Okay? So let's begin by uncrossing our arms and legs and really taking our focus in. Okay? Taking our focus into the present and into the present moment. And from this space in the present moment, we really want to recognize and thank ourselves again for showing up and being here and giving intention to ourselves and to our hopes and our dreams and to the world around us. This shows that you're taking actions and you're taking steps into recognizing and realizing how incredibly valuable you are. And so let's begin to shift our focus to this beautiful energy that is within our heart. And that beautiful energy, this spark of light that is within our heart, is the same spark of light that's been with us since the beginning of our lives. And way beyond that, different lifetimes and into many, many, many different energies. This atom, this molecule that exists within us, you can't hide from it. It knows our secrets. It knows all of our biggest desires and our hopes and our dreams. And so allow ourselves to get lost for a second. Allow ourselves to get lost in that moment of who we really are. What are those secrets that we're keeping inside of us that we're too afraid to share? And now, as we give our attention to that ball of light, I want you to begin to imagine that it begins to grow. And it grows and it grows and it grows. And as it grows, it becomes bigger and bigger and bigger. And as it becomes bigger and bigger, this ball of light encapsulates all of us. We are in this ball of light and we are experiencing the warmth and the love and the support and the compassion of the universe and all that is. And as we expand out, we begin to become one and mix our atoms and molecules with the chair that we're on, the computer, the room that we're in. And then we expand out into the house that we're in the town, in the city, and eventually the state. And as we expand, our ball of light expands out further beyond that into the country that we're in, into the continent and the bodies of water that surround the continent that we're in. And we expand further and further and further until our ball of light reaches other continents and other bodies of water. And finally, our ball of light is one with everything in the globe on this earth. Take a second to offer your gratitude to this earth for supporting us and nurturing us and caring for us. There's a reason they call it Mother Earth. She nurtures us. Now imagine what it feels like to expand out just outside of that energy of Earth into space. And we can feel ourselves expanding into different planets, different galaxies, the Milky Way, and all different kinds of energies that are floating around in space. We keep pushing out through those layers until we reach the far limits of the physical universe and emerge into different layers of light, and some light and some dark, but we keep pushing through them, emerging through them, becoming one with them. Keep going and expand further and further and further until you come to a golden-like layer. And as you expand through the golden light layer, you feel that warmth and you feel that feeling of inspiration, of wisdom, but you keep pushing through the golden light layer and expanding until you come to this beautiful jelly-like substance layer. This jelly-like substance layer feels like you're floating in the deep end of a pool. And as you do, you expand out through that jelly-like substance layer until you come to this beautiful pink haze, which is also the law of compassion. And as you emerge with the law of compassion, you become one with everything. Everything, making it compassionate. And the law of compassion propels you into the seventh plane of all that is, this plane of creation. And you can feel this tingling like sensation all over your body. And as you do, you can feel that that energy is there to heal you. It's there to heal us. And immediately we dissolve into all that is. Everything that is, everything that was, everything that will be. Energy is not created or destroyed. It just takes different form. From this place, we're just going to rearrange some atoms and molecules so we can manifest the energy of the week to help guide us and support us into this emergence. Now I want you to imagine that there is a pyramid in front of you. And as you see that pyramid, I want you to begin to place into that pyramid all these things that are inside of you that you've deemed secrets or that you've decided you shouldn't share with anybody. And now I want you to pull those secrets and pull all of those things, your desires, your needs, all the things you want to communicate. And I want you to put them into that pyramid. And keep putting them in that pyramid, putting them in that pyramid. And as you keep putting those things into the pyramid, I want you to see yourself in those things. Those things are a part of you. Those dreams are a part of you. Those secrets are a part of you. Release yourself from the judgment. Would you like to release yourself from the judgment of attaching those judgments to those things that you wish to see and reveal and become? If you would like that download, just say yes, and your subconscious mind will receive it. So fill that pyramid with those desires. Now expand into those desires that you have. What does your life look like as you've expanded them and shared them with the world? How does it feel? What does it look like to finally get these things out of you and off your chest? One of the other big energies that's supporting us this week is the energy of ritual. Would you like to know how to turn this into a ritual and how to honor this secret that you have, these secrets that you have, into becoming rituals? And rituals to manifest your greatness. You don't need to know what the rituals are, but just to have the openness of them. Would you like to know how to create rituals in your life with intention and meaning? This week I created a vision board, and that's a type of ritual. And I wake up every morning and I see that vision board, and it reminds me that all those things that I've kept inside, I'm putting in front of me to look at, to manifest, to bring into my life. Now, let's think about how we're going to feel when we begin to reveal those secrets. We'll feel relieved. We'll feel aligned. We'll feel honest and truthful. We'll feel like we are becoming. We will feel like what we have to say matters. We will feel like we are an inspiration to others. You see all that merging in your pyramid? What does the feeling mean to you? What is that feeling that you can attach to all of that that allows your greatness to shine? Is it joy? Is it happiness? Is it, maybe it's forgiveness of yourself, forgiveness of not believing in yourself. Would you like to know that it's safe for you to believe in yourself, and that by believing in yourself, you allow others to be empowered by believing in themselves too? If you'd like that, say yes. So now I want you to take this emergence into this new reality and hold it. How does it manifest in your life? What does it look like when you're actually doing that? How do things change around you? What kind of people are you attracting into your experience? And as you do that, I want you to begin to see that there's this pillar of light that is shining through you up through the top of your pyramid. And it's shining up so, so bright, it's infinite. Now, I want you to imagine that this is your lighthouse. And as that lighthouse is so bright, you can see all of a sudden souls from every corner of the world, every corner of the earth, all of a sudden taking notice of that lighthouse. And they say, oh, wow, I want to get to know that light. I want to become one with that light. I want to follow that light. I want to learn from that light. I want to grow from that light. And now all of those people begin to walk towards your pyramid. Some of them may have to fly from different corners of the world. Some of them may be walking. Some of them may be taking a boat or a car or a plane, but they're coming to your pyramid. They might not even know where they're going, but they are following that light. And as all of those souls get closer and closer to your pyramid, you welcome them in. And as you welcome them in, you can see one by one that you too are a part of their manifestation, of their dreams, of those secrets that they've kept within them. And as you see everyone coming into your pyramid, all of a sudden you feel this sense of unity, this sense of oneness, this sense of endless possibility as you begin sharing that reality with everyone. And now within each one of them, I want you to imagine that every single one of them also has their own pyramid. And you are a part of their pyramid. And now imagine that all of those pyramids shaped to every single one, every single person's pyramids in the entire world. And you see that by you shining your light, revealing your greatness, revealing your desire, you have lit up the world. And with that knowing, I want you to immediately imagine that all of those atoms and molecules from your pyramid dissolve. And they turn into these beautiful, crystalline little raindrops. And now I want you to focus your attention here in the present. And I want you to imagine that all of those atoms and molecules, all of those raindrops of creation, of the creation that you created, begin to rain down in this physical reality. You witness them traveling through all those layers of light, further and further and further. It might take some time for them to get here, guys, but they're coming. Those atoms and molecules are coming right here, right now, to this present moment, to your life. And it's instant. And as you witness, you can see your physical body just opening up to this new reality, this new place with which you have chosen to operate. You see that this is your new reality. And now take all of those atoms and molecules and bring them into your heart, into your body, into your environment, into your home. And then have fun. Have fun now being able to play with this new reality that you've created. So now I would like for you to take 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And take your palms and rub your palms together. Create a lot of friction here in the physical world. You feel that energy. You feel it, 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 you feel it. Faster, 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 faster. Now put your palms over your eyes. Our eyes are the windows to the soul. Now you can open your eyes and feel this energy that you've generated in your palms permeating into your eyes and into your soul. And becoming one with our. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. That was exciting. Thank you guys all for your contribution to that meditation. I felt it. I really, really felt it. I hope you did too. So let's play. Now it's an opportunity for us, right? Now it's an opportunity for us to take that energy that we just manifested and just wait for it to emerge. Take the actions that you need to take, like trust someone this week to share your secret with. Allow it to come to you. And you know what? Let's create a dialogue. So if you have one of these moments this week where you are like, wow, my reality shifted because of something that happened in the manifestation meditation I did, or something that you got in tonight's series, please post it here. Post it on my Facebook page. Post it anywhere you want to post it. Just tag us so that we can all share in you revealing how you're becoming exactly who you're meant to be. So just a few announcements. That meditation is called a Theta Healing meditation. It's created by an amazing woman named Vienna Steibel. I'm honored to say that I am a Theta Healing instructor. We've just been granted permission to actually teach the Theta Healing, the basic Theta Healing course online. Within probably the next few days, I'm going to be announcing my course and I'm going to be sharing it with everybody. It will be online. It's a certification program that allows you to also learn these tools and learn these gifts and to be able to use them in your life and adapt them to your life and then share them with others. Taking the Theta Healing course is what changed my life really forever. It allowed me to say, oh, wow, that thing that I imagined doing in my head that I didn't really want to share with anybody, I actually can. And here's the framework for it. So if that resonates with you, please reach out to me. You can email me at Daniel at The Provocative Intuitive. And you can, you know what, here it is. Great. So there's my email, Daniel at theprovocativeintuitive.com. If you would like to learn more about Theta Healing, or if you wanted to take my class, please let me know. And then a couple new things I want to share with you. On Tuesdays, I am continuing my May series, Operation Soul Freedom, where we are actually diving into the realm of possibilities and possibilities that exist far beyond what we could ever imagine. So that will be available on Tuesday at 11 a.m. And then on Thursday is a continuation of my series on the virtue of letting go. And it's a big one in this month of Taurus when all we want to do is hold on and hold on and hold on. So now we have the opportunity to let go. And we want to explore and look at further how holding on to things in our lives is really just keeping us stuck. And in that series, we're going to go deep and release ourselves and let go of things that we've been holding on to, both people, places, situations, things, everything. So that's Thursday at 11. I'm doing another podcast with Jack McAdoo this Thursday. I don't remember the time, but it'll be on my Facebook. You can go and check out that on Thursday, is coming Thursday. And then, as always, I will see you back here on next Sunday. So my friends, have a wonderful week. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for being a part of my dream. Thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of yours and a part of your experience. I look forward to connecting with each and every one of you. Have a wonderful week and be you. Be provocative. To be provocative is to live your truth.